and welcome to Show 20 from Epic Sports. Now, unfortunately, Mother Nature has been dictating to us over the last few weeks, but in spite of that, we have been able to send our cameras out to capture the very best of the footage from the National League from all of January and February so far. Now, before we delve into that action, we recently caught up with Jim Magilton, the IFA's Elite Performance Director, and Jim told us his plans for youth football here in Northern Ireland.
Okay, Jim, tell us more about the programme.
Well, it's pretty exciting times now at the IFA. We embarked on our new programme starting this evening. We have thought long and hard about how we're going to go about it, and consulted an awful lot of really top people here and also in England. And we just felt that we had to increase contact time. The bottom line is we need more time with our best young players and with quality coaching. So we went through a pretty thorough process of selecting those coaches. We've, in consultation with the manager, of course, Michael has been very proactive in this, and we've all decided that this is the best way forward. So we've decided that Stephen Robinson will work with our under-16s and under-17s. So our under-16s being our schoolboy international team. He will bring in alongside him David Healy, who needs no introduction whatsoever. Pascal Vodakin, who's been part of the Excellence programme for so long, will be a performance coach alongside Declan Devine, the former Derry City manager. He'll be brought in as a performance coach as well, and we're going to regionalise. We understand the commitment, the huge commitment parents do take, and we also acknowledge that school plays a huge part in their lives. So we have tried to cater for those young players from the west and young players from the east. So we've selected 2 elite centres in Cookstown, the Mid-Ulster Sports Arena, and the Dub in Belfast. 2 fantastic facilities. And we're going to work 2 nights a week in both facilities at 13 and 14. And then the whole group, 13s and 14s, come together at Cookstown on a Sunday. So again, it's different, it's pretty radical, but I think change had to come. Change is inevitable. We need change in order to affect what goes on, if you like, at the top of our pyramid, which is our senior international side. We need to really expose our young players to perhaps what they would be exposed to on a daily basis in England. And as I say, it comes down to contact time. Within the programme, which will run for 36 weeks, and in 3 blocks, or 3 terms, we are going to introduce all the younger boys to strength and conditioning, core, flexibility, understanding their bodies, so that when they reach their 16s, they have a better chance of, or they will be in a position to really improve physically, and that, if you look at the modern game, that gives you, or should give you, a better chance of succeeding at the highest levels of the game. At under 12, we have gone to 4 regions again, with 8 regional centres. So in the north we have St Colum's College, and we have Scroggy Road, Lima Valley. In the west we have Bonacre, and we have Oma Leisure Centre. The south is Armagh City and Lurgan Town, and in the east we have the Cliff at Larne, and that's 2 nights a week. That's Tuesday and Thursday for those guys, so from 12 and under. And for the first time now, the association, through Michael Boyd and Ian Stewart and Johnny Michaels now, we have now really embraced the whole programme. We will have GDOs who will be running the regional centres, the grassroots development officers. We will have grassroots development officers working within the programme. We will also have primary school coaches working within the programme. So not only are they the first eyes at grassroots level, they will also now be part of the selection process, part of the process and pathway for all our young players. So not only will they be able to do that, they'll be able to go in and coach. And a lot of them want to coach, and it is fantastic, and it's new, and it's fresh, and it's something that we all are going to embrace. How we start this is, without doubt, not probably how we end this in 4 years' time, but it is a start, you know, and it's important that we, again, try and identify our best players, but recognise that mass participation in our sport is very important. We realise that there are many factors that impact on our young players' lives, and there are other sports that can affect that. And whilst we embrace that, we have to be brutally selfish and concentrate on trying to get our best young players playing our sport. So I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to working with all the young players, trying to get to as many centres as I possibly can in a given week and over the coming weeks and months. We have a seminar on Sunday, one at the Ramada for the East and then Glenavon in the West, just to talk to parents, get feedback from parents, but just to give them a better understanding of where we're trying to take this programme.
And how important is it to get buy-in from the players, parents, schools and clubs?
Yeah, it's massive. It's different. A lot of clubs are doing a lot of good things, there's no doubt about that. And we look at where clubs are coming from and the different age groups that are actually in our programme. We acknowledge that the clubs are doing a good job. What we have to try and do as an association is get to these young players and get them part of our programme, recognising that we need that collaboration from clubs, and anything that we can do to help the clubs we have to try and do. Schools, again, if you look at it at any given week, contact time, parents, school teachers, they spend more time with the boys than any other people. So we acknowledge that. Teachers will have a better understanding. You know, if we decide that we're going to go, which we will do, go down a profiling system, the first people you're going to ask is obviously the parents. The second people you're going to ask the school teachers. You know, it's that simple, and we need a buy-in, and we need to know, and we need to be able to help in any way we can. Again, there are enough, I hope, bodies around the building now that can go and do that and give up their time. You know, there's no doubt that a Monday and a Wednesday night, travelling to these venues, committing to these venues is huge. You know, we have managed to secure a bus from Decal, which is fantastic, for lads who will travel from either the north of the region or the west of the region into one of the elite centres. We probably need 2 or 3 more to really cover the whole province, but it's a start, and it's then provides less of a commitment or a more stable commitment from us to the young boys. It's a start.
Now moving on to the business end of the show, and we start with a classic encounter between rivals Glentoran and Ridgeway Rovers in the under-12 section. The game was played across town at Seaview, home of Crusaders. Both sides have a dismal season so far by their own high standards, but derby wins can often be the key to kick-starting things again. Let's see how this one panned out. 6-goal thriller ending with both teams sharing the spoils, the draw not really suiting either side, though with Ridgeway fighting back from the dead to secure a hard-earned point. Epic TV needs your support to ensure our programming remains free of charge. We need local businesses to get behind us to pledge their support, and we're also looking for a main title sponsor. We're offering advertising slots in future episodes, and we've had nearly 100,000 hits worldwide on our website. Contact epic-tv at wisecom.com for further details. Next up, we check in with the Under-13 National League, and again Glentoran were faced with a difficult proposition in a resurgent Cliftonville side. Earlier in the season, the Glens defeated Mickey Donnelly's side 4-1, and with the Glens sitting top of the league going into this one, the Reds would not need much motivating to upset the odds. Both teams fresh with some January transfer window signings. All that remains is to see who would come out on top at the dub. So the Glens on the wrong end of a drubbing by a very determined and well organised Cliftonville side. Paul McAdory, the star of the show, as the Reds put a dent in Glentoran's title aspirations. Let's get the post-match thoughts of both managers, Stephen Lowry of Glentoran and Mickey Donnelly, the Cliftonville boss.
I thought the boys were poor today, but in saying that, we'll have to just hold our hands up and say that we were taught a wee bit of a lesson today. Cliftonville were by far the better side and totally deserved to win. So you can't win them all, and I've told the boys that Cliftonville today just wanted it more than us, much more than us. And I've told them all season long that it's hard work. You can be the best players in the world, but if you don't have that vital ingredient, which is hard work, which is what Cliftonville had in abundance, you'll not get anything out of football. So they've got what they deserve today, no points, unfortunately.
I think today the kids, it was well what they deserved. Glentoran's top of the league. We came here. I think we're 6th or 7th in the league, and I think it really went well. I think we got everything that the kids put into it, and at the end of the day, it's down to the kids. They really worked hard, and they deserved a 3-0 victory. Anybody watching that game today would say, if that's the standard in Northern Ireland, then hopefully it'll be better for the Northern Ireland senior team in years to come.
We take a break from the league now to bring you NIBFA Cup action. The contestants this time, Cliftonville and Ridgeway Rovers in round 4 of the prestigious competition. The venue for this one was once again the Dub. Ridgeway are really struggling for form this term and are embroiled in a relegation dogfight, whilst Cliftonville haven't set the world alight either. They are in a much better position in mid-table. On Cup Day, all form goes out the window though. Could Ridgeway provide an upset?
Let them see goal!
Very close call for Cliftonville in the end, but they advance at Ridgeway's expense with the slenderest of 2-1 victories. Afterwards, Ridgeway boss Steve English told Epic TV that he was happy with his players in spite of the defeat.
I thought it was a very competitive game from the very first whistle. Poor start from ourselves, got off to probably the worst start possible, 1 down in 2 minutes. Something we maybe should have dealt better with, but the boys responded very well. Got the equaliser, and I thought for 70 minutes it was a thoroughly competitive game, played in a really good spirit by both teams.
We stick with Cup fever for our final game of the day, this time delving into the under-16 age section, where Crusaders played host to Institute at Seaview in the first round of the competition. The Crews have been on a great run of form lately, unbeaten in their last 10 outings. Institute, on the other hand, look destined for relegation, unless, that is, they pick up some much-needed points over the next few weeks. You can be sure they would not be making the long commute from County Londonderry just to make up the numbers. Let's see how the game got on. So the upset not forthcoming at Seaview as hot favourites Crusaders ensure their name is in the hat for round 2. A comfortable 3-1 victory, the eventual outcome. Institute now turn their attention to their desperate attempt to stay up in the top flight for next season. After the game, Epic TV caught up with both managers Robert Lynch of Institute and Crusaders manager John Savage.
To be honest, I thought we played well without really finishing the chances that we had. We must have had 20 chances to put the ball in the net today, and I understand 3-1 sounds good, but when you have that amount of chances and that amount of quality on the pitch that we have up front, you expect to hit the net a few times more. I want every match from now to the end of the season won. Never asked them to do that before. I've always asked about. We've always been about development. Always. It's never been about winning. It's about making sure we can put players into the right places and they can actually go fully equipped to go and play for any team.
I thought Crusaders played very, very well. We were up against it probably for most of the game, but the lads in the second half worked very, very hard to get back into the game, so they did. And I thought maybe we could have got another goal back and maybe brought it to 2 each. The league is the thing we have to concentrate on. As I say, we're at bottom at the minute, but in saying that, it's not the kids themselves are playing very, very well. It's just that we just can't get out of this bottom of the table.
Epic TV needs your support to ensure our programming remains free of charge. We need local businesses to get behind us to pledge their support, and we're also looking for a main title sponsor. We're offering advertising slots in future episodes, and we've had nearly 100,000 hits worldwide on our website. Contact epic-tv at wisecom.com for further details. Well, that's all we have for you for this week. We do hope you enjoyed the action. Do keep an eye on our Facebook page and on the website. Until next time, I've been Barry Green.